Mm.
Hey, country, I got Penny last year, was it last year, and it was Seattle that had the damn chickenpox virus?
Yeah, it was all along the West Coast. Seattle, I mean the Seattle area and Oregon. Yep, yep, yep.
You see how these old stuff is coming back? Now it's the measles.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, see, back growing up, shoot, we used to go to chicken pot party.
Hey, I had
We
chickenpox
did.
and measles when I was growing up. And that shit wasn't airborne. That shit wasn't no airborne. That was, I mean, you got somebody, you would get it, but nah, that shit airborne. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think airborne.
Huh?
I think measles was always. I think measles was always airborne. I'm not sure, but I know chickenpox. We just had one kid in your class got chickenpox. Guess what? All of a sudden, we all having a whole sleep party over their house.
In
Well, they
real
gonna
life.
get our,
In real
and
life.
now, but we built up an immunity to it. So now they saying if you had chickenpox and TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. Now you can get shaken. So now they got
Mm-hmm.
a sticker for shingles.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
Mm-hmm.
man.
That's
Yeah.
not even just one generation. That's like three generations of people that was doing that. Because my mama was geeked when somebody in the neighborhood had chickenpox. She was like, "Hey, come over here. I need her to hurry up and get it." Well, we
Yeah.
all did the same shit, and it was across generations. And now we got like three generations of people that so-called got this virus dormant in our
Yeah.
immune system.
Right. My sister and then hey, Kels, I see you. I see what Kels said I
Okay.
had chickenpox in the third grade, still got scarred for food. Man, I'm out now. I may be showing my age. Is any of y'all old enough to remember when motherfuckers was still getting impetigo? Which is basically fucking it's literally some biblical shit because if y'all know the impetigo is the new term. Anybody know what they used to call that shit back in quote unquote biblical days? Uh, it was called something different, but it was the same fucking thing. Y'all, this shit so motherfucking.
Talking about
It,
typhoid.
nope, nope, not typhoid, not typhoid. Nope, 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 nope. It was called another name. Lot. Not Lot. Think about Job. Think about Job. Think about Job. Think about it. This shit's crazy. What people are still afflicted with, and now you put in a position where it's because you didn't participate, but nobody talks about the advancements. I hope y'all heard what Big Tiff just said. Nigga, 30 years ago, to hear a motherfucker talk about shingles was damn near unheard of or didn't exist. It's like, okay, you did all the right shit right now. We done went through the chicken pox and we done went through this or that, and now all of a sudden, well, you should protect yourself from shingles. When is it gonna fucking? It's like car insurance. You see how there ain't no limitations on car insurance? How every year it's allowed. Thank you, Kales. Leprosy. If you medically inclined, even remotely, and you look at it, that same shit. That same shit. Back then it was called leprosy. In modern times it was called something else. Leprosy. That's all it fucking is. The same shit. Well, back to this car insurance, it ain't no limit. Ain't no limits, baby. Ain't no motherfucking limit. The same car insurance that cost you, you just done got used to it. You see it as a form of, well, it's just cost of living, it's going up. The same, nigga, first off, you and your wife or whoever your partner is, or you by yourself, you getting older, why your shit not going down for full coverage or for liability? So you mean to tell me if I'm 40 something now by the time I'm 80 something, my shit gonna be double what I'm paying now, cause it ain't no limits on it. Same shit Big Tiff would say, or at least that's what I heard. That's what I interpreted from what the point she was making is. It's like, goddamn, today is this. Well, what the fuck is it gonna be tomorrow? Okay, well after you, well now the shingles. If you 47 or 48 and you get shingles, well, you know, we've conquered
Oh shit!
shingles.
What the
Well now
fuck?
the next thing is epsilon do some
I
do some.
swear, ain't no reason for me to be
Well,
knocked right
you gotta
now.
protect
I hit
yourself
that
from
air
epsilon
vent,
do
and
some
when I
to
hit the
some.
ground,
So
it killed
we
me.
got this shot for you to take
Fuck that air
because
vent. I
it's
bet y'all
gonna
won't jump
it's
on another
you ain't
one.
gotta worry about that. You had chicken pox, you had shingles, and now your throat get real scratchy and you piss just a little bit of blood, but your ass hurt and your right knee don't move during this ailment.
Nah, country, can we
Come
talk
on, man.
about the small print that they read off on them commercials? The side
Yeah,
effects be worse than the shit you take in the shit, bro.
yes we can. Yes we
Talking
can.
about may cause anal leakage, constipation. How you got both? Excuse you?
Right,
Diarrhea.
Is it loose
right,
or not? Is it loose? Is it stuck? What is it?
right.
Is it leaking because it's stuck? Is it stuck because I'm leaking and my shit ain't work right? And then that just be two of them. Then it'd be like may cause da 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 and death.
Right.
Please follow up with your doctor if you die. Like stop. Thank you.
Right. That's right. Thank you. Thank you, whoever that was, for that gift. But my sister making a real good point, man, especially because now since God damn it, girl, you finna make me go down through some shit. For those who just coming in, we talking about these moles on the arms of everybody who when they 60s or not 60s or 70s, but for all the people who born in the 70s, many of you all may have a mole on your
I ain't
left
got no
or right arm,
gas.
but
The fucking
primarily your
thing over
left
here has
arm.
some fucking
It's a very
gas.
flat mole. You
I'm
can
sorry.
research and look at what that means versus a raised mole on the dermis. But to get to what she
You
said,
don't.
man, now that everything is streaming services, that
But
makes it even more inter and intra-personal. So it ain't like you watching HBO back in the fucking 80s. Now this shit is
there ain't no more
targeted to
gas
you
stations.
by the
Let's hit
shows
this
you
car over
watching.
here.
And yes, there are certain shows that myself and my wife watch together or separately.
Nope.
And it's like, God damn, these
I'm
motherfuckers
about to
must
be
know how
running,
old I am
and
because
I ain't got
every
no
fucking
gas.
advertisement is a goddamn Celebrex or some kind of fucking pill
Oh
commercial.
shit! I need help.
So okay, I get it. You know how old
Thank
I am,
you.
but what she just said is so fucking deep. It's like, yeah, you been in a bad mood. We can put you in a good mood, but you gonna shit on yourself. You gonna your heart rate gonna go up. You gonna do it at least 9 times a day before noon. You might end up being a little
Give me a
pissy.
tissue.
If you see piss in your drawers or panties, well tell your doctor about it because this medication make you piss a little bit more. If you laugh, matter of fact, I don't know, you might just start queefing, ladies. Now this shit help with your mood, but you walking around the mall queefing like a motherfucker, pussy farting just all over the place. Is it worth it? I'm sorry, family. Go
Let's
ahead.
sit down. Let's sit down, Eric. Just walk around with the. Uh, uh, you know, and this shit is crazy. It happened to me a couple years ago. When we had that big freeze down here. But okay, go back to the whole chickenpox thing, right? And
Yeah.
this is what I had to learn during my experience a couple years ago. I woke up during that freeze, thought I had pink eye.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it got so painful, and because everything was shut down from the freeze, I can't get any medication. I ended up going down to the hospital, and I'm like, it hurts so bad, and I was losing my vision in my left eye. Yeah, I know I gotta have my vision for what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I have what's called uveitis. It's basically you know the men that go pump up real hard right before they go do a show for their muscles and stuff to get the veins popping out.
Yeah.
That's what was going on in the back of my eye.
Mm.
After about 3 months of treatment, and my eye's still not all the way back where it should be, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Um, During the research process and having to go through all this treatment and all this stuff to get my eyesight back, it is attributed to the herpes virus. The herpes virus, because I had chicken pox, it carries in your bloodstream already. Not necessarily that you have an active herpes, it's carried through the herpes, whatever you want to call it, floating around in your body if you had chicken pox. And that's what attributes to shingles also. I never heard in my life of anything called UVI until I had it. But it was attributed to that. And people don't realize that the chickenpox and the shingles is actually part of the herpes virus. Yeah, cousins. Herpes symptoms. All of them are cousins. You got HSV1, HSV2, you got chickenpox, you got the zoster. It's the part of the zoster family. That's what that is. And yeah, you just never know. And people walk around here and talk about, oh, it's just a cold sore. No, that's HSV1, ma'am. That's not just a cold sore. And it's nothing, 85% of the population has it. And that's the thing that people just, when you hear herpes, it's something else. But when you hear, oh, well, it's the cold sore, you dumb it down. No, it's all the same thing. They're all the same family. They're all cousins. It's a part of the Zoster family. And y'all can look that up and quote me if you want to. Me and my daughter were just talking about that this morning when she was like, these people running around here with these sores on their lips. They're talking about it's just a cold sore. I know it's herpes. I was like, stop. It's HSV1. Don't do that to people. You're gonna have them crash out because they thinking they got something for real. But I mean, it's sometimes it's inevitable. Like she said, if you had chickenpox, it's in your system, and it's a matter of when it comes out. And normally stress brings it out, or if you're sick, or things like that. That's the things that bring those out. But keep that stress level down, and nothing won't pop out your mouth. Cause them cold sores ain't no joke, especially when it's cold, y'all. Keep them lips hydrated. Keep them lips hydrated. I'm gonna start calling it the twins. I'm gonna be like, damn, girl, you something stupid. Well, I mean,
Then when
yeah,
I go down on
that's
somebody,
right.
oh, no.
Well, it's
That
only
was
could
to be.
be see, Alfonso. It can only be passed when you have a flare up. Like when if you see it on somebody's mouth, they're having a flare up, and that's the only way you can pass it. But see, that don't get messed up with HSV2. Now that's that stuff that's on the bottom part of it. Don't get it messed up with that. But any of that stuff, it can only be passed if you're in the middle of a flare up. You said
Right.
stupid, Tina. That's what Tina said.
Right. Tina ain't by shit. You know what, Mr. Vet? I'm trying not to look at that because Tina ain't by shit. She ain't never been by shit. She ain't. But and I'm glad that we got somebody with that's willing to share with the medical experience that they have. Um, because just like she said, it's different part, different this, and she's responding to Alfonso when like during the flare up is when obviously it's most transmittable. But did you know that even to if I mean getting into well, we ain't finna have this ain't schoolhouse rock. We ain't finna go super hard at STDs and shit. But like the kind of lice that's in your head ain't the same lice as them crabs that be on your balls and down in your cooch or whatever. Uh, different parts. God damn it, Miss Chavette, maybe you can add to or help me with this. Some people know, some people don't know. No, I don't care if you scald your body 3 times a motherfucking day, breakfast, noon, and before you crawl in your bed on them fresh 2,000 count Egyptian sheets. You can be whoever you want to be. Guess what? Not only do you have a whole ecosystem internally, you have a whole ecosystem living on your fucking flesh. I don't know why people can't wrap their mind around this shit right here. Is it healthy and some people dare say godly? Godliness is cleanliness. Yeah,